The man was so startled by a single text message that he looked panicked. He grabbed a suitcase from the closet and was about to leave, but the next second, when the man woke up, a brass figurine lay scattered beside him. Before he could process what had happened, someone knocked on the door. Confused, he got up to investigate. The figurine was covered in blood, and he then discovered his girlfriend was dead. In a panic, he scooped her up and screamed for help, but the police had already forced their way in. Facing a gun pointed at him, the man frantically shouted that he didn't do it, insisting there had been someone else in the room just moments before. Yet the police investigation pointed to him as the prime suspect. At the time of the incident, other guests outside the door had heard screams but saw no one emerge from the room afterward. When the police arrived, they found the door locked from the inside, and the windows lacking handles could not be opened at all. This meant no one could have left the room without leaving a trace. Yet Mark insisted it was a premeditated locked room murder and that he had been framed. To clear his name, Mark's lawyer brought in Maria, a lawyer who hadn't lost a case in 30 years. But Maria had bad news. The prosecution had found a new witness claiming to have reliable evidence to convict Mark, with only 3 hours left before the trial. If Mark wanted to clear himself of suspicion, he had to tell Maria the truth about everything that had happened within those 3 hours. Only then could she formulate a defense strategy. Mark recounted how it all began. Someone had discovered his affair with the deceased woman Laura and used it to blackmail him for 100,000 euros. That was why they went to the hotel the blackmailer had specified. It wasn't until they received a text message that they realized it was a trap. They were then attacked, leading to everything that followed. Clearly, Maria knew this wasn't the whole story. Based on his current testimony, it only served to cast further suspicion on him. She warned Mark not to try to be clever or withhold any information, otherwise she wouldn't be able to help him. After a moment of silence, Mark went on to recount the entire sequence of events. It all began 3 months ago. He and Lola were on vacation in the mountains. On their way back, he decided to end their relationship. Suddenly, a wild deer darted in front of their car, colliding with another vehicle. When they stopped to investigate, they found the man in the other car already dead. Mark wanted to call the police, but Lola stopped him. If the police arrived, their relationship would be exposed, so they decided to leave. But the car broke down and wouldn't start. Just then, a car approached from down the mountain. After a moment of calm, Laura came up with a plan. She hurriedly laid the dead man down, took the car keys from him, grabbed the documents inside, and pretended she was the driver of the car that had just collided with Mark's. The man asked if they needed help, but Laura feigned calmness and refused. Just then, the phone in the dead man's car rang. Laura hurried over, hung up the call, and held the phone to her ear, pretending it was the insurance company calling. But when she looked down, she saw blood dripping from the car.